I never considered myself a morning person. In fact, I used to hate the mornings. And then I saw that all of the most successful, productive, and happy people had a meaningful morning routine. So I thought I'd give it a shot, and I've never looked back since. Here's what I do every morning. The very first thing that I do in the morning is make my bed because it's the first win of the day. I then brush my teeth, wash my face, and start journaling immediately. After I've got changed into some clothes that make me feel productive, aka gym leggings, I walk downstairs and head into my office. And the first thing that I do in my office is put my phone down. I put my phone down because I don't want the world dictating my time. I want to dictate my time. I don't want to be responsive. Not checking my phone or social media allows me to remain focused and to get the stuff done that really needs to get done. After getting my first and most important unit of work done, which will take me anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour and a half, I head downstairs and go on a walk for around 45 minutes. And on my walk, I listen to business podcasts, and I have learned so much on these walks. Walking gives me that headspace that I need. It gives me some time to think, and it gives me some time to educate myself, because I think self-development is so critical, especially when you're trying to be successful in business and just in life in general. However, the best morning routine has to start the night before. The night before is when I set my intention for the next day. It means that when I wake up in the morning, I know exactly what is to come that day so that I have clarity, focus, and know what I need to prioritize that day so that I can be the most efficient with my time. So that is my morning routine. Now, the reason why I have a morning routine is because it sets the tone for the day. It means that you have this thing that you do every single day, no matter what, whether you wake up feeling tired, whether you wake up feeling like you've got a really busy day ahead of you that you're not too excited about. You have this morning routine that you do every day, and it just gives you that one small win. And then I get up, and you saw what I do is I just make my bed. I make my bed because that is one small win. No matter what happens that day, if I have, crap going on that day where it's really bad, I've got loads of people being mean to me, I lose a client, I have everything going wrong, even if everything bad that could possibly happen and it's really stressful and all this happens, I've had one small win for the day. I have made my bed, which means that at the end of the day, I have a nice, freshly made bed to get in. And look, it sounds like it might not make a big difference, but trust me, it makes such a big difference. You're gonna implement anything. I see some people trying to do tons of different stuff, and I used to be one of these people. I used to try and do a whole stretching routine in the morning. I used to try and meditate. I used to try do kind of all these different yoga type things, and I realized that that's just not me. So there are tons of different things that you can implement. What works for you is going to be different than what works for me, but it's just all about finding what works for you, testing a few different things. This is my morning routine, and that's what works for me. So then I'll come downstairs, I'll smash out some work, and it doesn't matter how long this unit of work takes me. I like to call it a unit of work because it's just one block of work, and it means that if I'm saying, okay, I'm going to work for half an hour, and then if I get to the end of that half hour and I haven't finished the task that I want to finish, then I'm just feeling all stressed and all that, and that's when I go for my walk. The reason why I have the morning routine is because, as I said, it sets the tone for the day. And look, for me it's a little bit different because I obviously work from home. I'm in my office right now. This is just where I get all my stuff done. But if you're someone who has a 9 to 5 and you've got a side hustle as well, a morning routine is still a great idea. And the thing is, even if you're still in school or you're in university or whatever, morning routine is critical. It will change the game for you. So the things that you want to eliminate in your morning routine is you want to eliminate rushing around, you want to eliminate decision making, and you also want to eliminate wasting time. All of those three things add to your mental fatigue, they add to your stress, and you obviously do not want them. So the morning routine just really helps eliminate these things. So I often think that, I used to be one of these people where I would lay in as late as I possibly could. If I had to leave the house at 8:30 when I was doing my A-levels in school, then I would literally wake up at 10 past 8 so that I had as little time as possible just to get out of the house and just go. But this meant that I was rushing in the morning, and this meant that I was already stressed for the day, and that it meant that I was just carrying this stress that had built up in the morning into the rest of my day. and that is not good. So I want you to look at your current morning routine. I want you to comment below if you have one and let me know what it is, because then maybe I could comment back to you, kind of giving you a bit of help about what you could do in order to improve yours. But similarly, I want you to basically think, okay, what time do you need to leave the house, or what time do you want to start working? Let's just say, for example, you want to leave the house at 8 a.m. Well, what I want you to do is then work backwards in order to create your perfect morning routine. So you're going to be leaving the house at 8 a.m. or you're going to be starting work at 8 a.m. whatever. So then you need to figure out, okay, so what do I want to do in the morning? I want to obviously brush my teeth, wash my face, I want to go to the toilet leisurely, I want to be able to stretch for 10 minutes, I want to be able to journal for 10 minutes as well. Okay, so this might take you 25 minutes. So that means you need to work back for 25 minutes. Okay, then you might want to leave 15 minutes for breakfast as well. So already that's 40 minutes. That means you need to be waking up at 7:20. And then you might want to add another 10 minutes to do something else. I don't know, whatever it is for you. But if you really work backwards up from the time that you need to leave the house, or from the time that you actually need to start your work, then that's going to be really, really helpful for you, and that's going to help you create your morning routine. So once you've done that, I really, really, really want you to engage with me on this one, because if you comment below what your morning routine is, then you're more likely to stick to it, and I can also help hold you accountable, because I can comment back to you asking you in a few days time, have you been doing it consistently every day? Because that's what it's all about, consistency. Morning routine is going to help you so much. Take it from me, I never used to be a morning person, and now I am, and that is beautiful.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.